G'day reefers, I'm Cam the Fish Guy, you're watching Gallery Aquatica TV. Today we're at the SPS Mothership and today we're going to complete the aquascape on this epic build. So we're finally making progress on the SPS Mothership. And last episode, you may recall, we were working on this part of the aquascape and it's getting there, it's almost complete on this side, and we've just started working on this side, the right hand side. And you can see we've got what I would call the bones of the structure through here. It's still resting on the Besa brick. We've got a fair bit of epoxy holding this together, but what I'm going to do in this episode is finish this side, pull out this Besa brick, and we're going to put ledges on all of the structure. With an SPS tank, I like to have lots of surface area and lots of ledges that come out at various spots. So we'll show you how we do that. But first, I'm going to secure this side and pull out the Besa brick. I put the majority of the epoxy on this right hand section that I'm going to put on, and I'm going to try and take this Besa brick out. Now I didn't have any trouble pulling the Besa bricks out from this main structure over here, but I'm a bit worried about this time because it is quite a narrow structure at the top, but I'll give it a go. The good thing about this is that I'm able to actually take a bit of the height off by standing near the Besa brick, so it comes out easy. That's good. All right. So now I'm going to look at different shelves that I can use in this section. It's definitely a little bit narrow and we need a lot of surface area so we can put the maximum amount of SPS on this rock. And I've got a good one over here. Okay, so this is what I want. So I might even need my Besa bricks to put this one on. Could put it over here. But I'm going to use shelves like this all along the structure so that we've got lots of surface area. So I'm just positioning the last few shelves, and it's very important to me that there's a nice balance across the aquascape. We've got our high points here, which I think look really good, and now I'm just trying to work out a way to get one last shelf off this side over here. And I really want to use this piece, but it's going to be difficult. I'm going to have to prop it up. That's really where I want to put it. So check out this for an ingenious way to prop up the structure. So the aquascape on the SPS Mothership is complete. let's have a look at some of the stats of this build. First of all, we used 28 packets of epoxy, some of which we've kept the packet up here. So the epoxy was really important to build a strong structure, and I wasn't going to be conservative with the amount of epoxy that I used for this build. So 28 packs of epoxy. We've used almost 100 kilos of rock. Now, if this was wet rock, it would probably be even more, but 100 kilos is what I would consider fairly minimalistic, and it's the exact type of rock that I really wanted to build with. Lots of shelving pieces, very easy to work with, and as we mentioned in the previous video, we already had this on hand. We haven't used any stone fix, which is a little bit unusual for me. Typically I will use stone fix because it makes the build a little bit cheaper. However, the only part of stone that we used stone fix for was that original Pimp My Aqua Reef, which is down here, and everything else is epoxy. So what are we up to next? Next thing we're going to do is fill the tank with fresh water, and this tub is really dirty. We didn't clean it out properly, which is okay because I want the rock to actually soak in some fresh water for a period of time. So we'll fill it up, we'll probably push some water around it a little bit, and then we'll drain it out and put it onto the system. However, there is one other thing that I want to do with this tank, and I'm hoping to get some help from our viewers. The acrylic panel on the front of this tank is really badly scratched. And I'm sure, because it's acrylic, there'll be a way to buff out these scratches. So if anyone has any ideas as to how to fix the scratches on the SPS Mothership, just leave a little note in the comments. It'd be really appreciated. Anyway, I'll get out of this tank and I'll have a look at it from afar. I'm so happy with how this looks. I think it's going to be absolutely perfect for large tabular aquapora as well as really large scrolling multipora. So this is our last video before Christmas. So I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank all our viewers for your support. It's incredible at how far we've come in what seems like such a short period of time. This will be our last video before Christmas, and we're going to just have do a single video per week for the next few weeks, just whilst we get through this Christmas period. This time of year is really busy at Gallery Aquatica because of well, Christmas and the holidays. We've got lots of extra work on at the moment. So we'll just be putting out videos on Wednesday for the next few weeks, and we're getting close to 1 million views, so we can't say enough how happy we are for all of the support that you've given us. So that's pretty much it for me before Christmas, and hopefully everyone has a great Christmas and holiday period. We'll be back in the new year with lots of new builds. We've got so many things lined up for the future. But for now, I'm Cam the Fish Guy, and happy reefing! So that's our video for today. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe as well. We'll be putting out videos every week showing a new tank with new products. There's going to be lots in all the videos. I'm Cam the Fish Guy, and keep on reefing.